Did you ever hear the rant? The Florida spring break rant?
Years ago, I made the mistake of when I was coaching girls soccer, I'd do spring break trips to Florida with the team, training trips. And no girls allowed. No girls allowed.
The He-Man Woman Haters Club.
No girls allowed.
I just need to leave this in here.
Why can't you leave it in the other one?
Because there's too many girls.
Now your dad is going to paint his hair.
Ooh, wow.
We can't do it. His hair is
Braylon Baker with a hat trick. So she had never been to Florida before because her dad was stationed out of Jacksonville for the service, and her mom was left alone on the base and hated it with a passion. Of course, not like there's really much to do in Jacksonville. So they never went there at all growing up. And so when we started doing that, she's like, ooh, this is really nice. And then I stopped coaching soccer, and then I had to finance it myself.
Yeah, but the trips continued.
Yes, yeah. I planted the seed that has never stopped, and now it's we're moving to Florida when Lucy graduates.
I'm with you, brother.
You coming down, Amarada?
No, I'm going to New Zealand. Remember?
No, I mean moving to Florida.
Oh yeah, I'll move to Florida.
Okay, down to Amarada.
As soon as the kids get I'll be there before you actually, technically.
You won't be there.
When are you going to New Zealand?
February.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going on a red stag hunt with my uncle, and
Red Stag.
yeah, it's kind of like an elk on steroids.
Is that on the North Island?
We are going on the North Island. We're going flying into I think Queenstown or
Auckland is on the North Island.
yep, and then we fly into Auckland the next day.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Christian Tanner with the goal.
Have you been?
I lived in New Zealand for 4 years.
What?
But then I was too young to really remember it. But then we went back 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I took my parents and three of my siblings.
That's awesome.
Stayed for 2 weeks.
It's a long flight, isn't it?
17 hours.
you have shades in here? Tinted windows, anything I can push a button? Just. What are these?
I'll share them with you. It doesn't mean you get them for the whole game.
Look at Melissa looking at him.
Oh,
Take it through.
I got a shade.
You can put some eye black on.
Ooh.
Braylon Baker with his fourth.
This is getting ugly. Coach better start passing about 4 times. He better get Daniel Parker. Thomas hasn't got a goal yet this year.
The millimeter?
Yeah.
He was working hard 2 games ago.
Was he?
Yeah. Well, the game you guys had softball.
Oh, yeah.
He was doing everything he could to get one. Bouncing it off the helmet, bouncing it off this pole.
Their goalie was pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have a chance at this one.
So, what was your favorite part when you went to New Zealand? What do I got to do?
Oh man, there's so many favorite parts about New Zealand. It's all good.
Well, Australia's so big, so when you look at it on a map, it's hard to realize, but New Zealand's pretty big, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, with both islands too. I mean, if you want the real, local culture of the Maoris,
Uh-huh.
then the North Island is better.
Really?
Yeah. That's where, if you go to Roatan has, you go to, I would definitely recommend going and having a honey there.
A what?
A honey?
I'm ready for that.
Hey,
I am taking my wife.
Hey, Garrett.
Are you sure that's,
Yeah, I think
that's
he's
not
He said hummy. That's similar to a dookie.
You know, there is a wild side to that.
I need to sit down with you with a pen and a piece of paper.
Honey. Oh, yeah.
My God.
Once you get a hummy there, you're not coming home.
So what is a hungy?
Oh, I thought it had an M in it.
Yeah, I got a clear idea what the other one
No,
is.
not a hummy.
I'm
no.
taking my wife.
Well, she's got to learn the culture over there too.
That's what I'm thinking. She's got to learn the correct honey procedure.
Oh man, I got a bellyache.
You guys put that. Especially that over.
How much is this? How much is airfare?
It's Garrett.
Yeah, how much is airfare? Matt's going too all of a sudden.
Yeah, you gotta find the locals.
Your husband.
So, in all reality, what is a honey?
You guys know what a luau is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a hongi is the New Zealand, the Maori version of the a luau. So they cook all of their food and meats and everything underground and wrapped in palm leaves and everything.
Underground?
Yeah.
The coals buried in the
Coals
sand.
are buried underground, and then they cover it with all the palm leaves and everything. Yeah, it's really good. It is delicious. And then they do the then after they have like a program where they do like the Maori dances,
Okay.
and those are pretty cool.
So, okay. I gotta write this down.
You just-
I
you-
can't
you just-
pen.
Where's your secretary?
I don't have anything.
I got nothing.
Come on, there's gotta be a score box.
Yep. There's probably one in the drawer back there. Hey, why don't you take one of your 4-hour lunches, meet with Garrett, because he can take those too.
Why the rest of us keep the world afloat?
Garrett has the most high-profile job here. He's no free time. Sorry, Matt. Didn't mean to exclude you. Garrett and Matt have the two most high-profile jobs here.
I don't.
Was there a whistle?
Yeah, I
That
went out of
does
bounds.
sound nice having a 4-hour lunch break.
Just call.
I'm in the wrong business already.
Hey, I'm done.
Well,
with
when you're
mine.
unemployed, it's pretty much lunchtime all the time.
Wait, what are the girls doing back?
I used to go to my stuff.
Oh my goodness, I'm glad I kept it safe.
Is there anything in the cooler back there, Karen?
What kind of beer do you want?
I just want a Coke.
Is it really? There's water. South Christian water.
Christian water.
Yeah, drink that.
Yeah, I'll drink that.
You'll be blessed.
Either that or it's going to burn really bad.
And actually, hold that up for Celeste. She's a South grad.
Is she?
Yeah. Here, I'll go deliver her one. Say, hey, your alma mater wanted you to enjoy this.
It's $350 though. What kind of sunglasses? Nice.
Cheap.
Well, are they cheaper than my $10 Walmart that I got
Maybe by $2.
8 years ago?
All right, I'm opening up my notepad here so I can write this down.
You got the clock running there, boss?
I do know.
You are going with your wife then?
Yes.
Okay.
It was either take his wife or take his buddy Brent. Well, I missed out.
Go to a hungy.
You want to go with that with your wife or Brent? Your choice.
Yeah, just put honey with the locals.
It's back. Just remember, there's no M in that.
Yeah. All right, give me another good idea.
Roatan. Go to Roatan and you can go to the cultural. I think there's a cultural. What do they call it? It's a cultural show and everything. And you get a good taste of all the Maori local.
Porter!
What was that? He sheathed his.
Yeah. Put his weapon back in his. Smith re-securing the weapon.
Doing his best. Oh, come on, 1-3.
The good news is that was
By the
just
way,
out of screen, so.
He's doing his best. Chichi Rodriguez.
So we're going to go to a hungy, and then we're going to go to the
To Roatan
Visitor score.
and go see one of the cultural shows in Roatan.
Okay. And are those all on the North Island?
How do you even listen and drive at the same time? To the radio. You're just
Yeah.
all.
Well, I'm trying to do this, and this.
Oh.
Here, I just fixed my problem. There you go.
There you go.
All right, so now what? Jeez, I just downsized my job by half,
There you go.
and then he left.
How long are you going for?
Just under 2 weeks.
Okay.
So basically what happened was my uncle invited me to go on a hunt, and I just couldn't afford it. It's a $7,000 hunt before you get there.
That's just for the hunt. That's not travel. Oh.
So, and then he offered to pay half, or he offered to pay my deposit when he invited me, and I told him I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
So then he offered to pay half, and I said, as nice as that is, that's still like $7,000, you know, because there's some hotels, and so after about a week of pondering it, he called me back and he said, well, listen, this is what I'll do.
For next weekend.
I'll pay for the whole thing, with the idea that you're going to pay me back someday.
It's just an idea, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I said, okay, I get it.
Okay.
I can do that. And he's like, $100 a year, $1,000 a year, whatever you can afford, you know. You pay me back the
Yeah,
half.
well, the garage will always be open, and then
So like the $3,500.
set
So
things up and everything. You have the whole garage.
I'm like, okay. So we start talking. Well, he's planning on taking his grandson too, just to get the experience of going to New Zealand. Well, his grandson's going to be a freshman next year. Decided he can't make that happen because of time commitments.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, really?
So calls me up one night. I'm on the way to the gym, and he said, "Hey, listen, Lucas can't go anymore. Melissa won't let me take him."
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
that'll
decided
work
instead of
out.
getting the money back, I just decided I think I'd like to be Robin's favorite uncle too.
Okay, cool.
If you want to go, I'll pay for her airfare.
Thanks for the call.
I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I'll pay for her airfare.
Yeah. We'll see
You got to pick up her like stay. No way. So
A $20,000 trip just turned into.
we'll probably have 6 into it by the time it's all said and done.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap
Yeah.
in
So-
comparison to where you're going.
Yeah. Because I got my airfare and I got my hotel stay,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and and then obviously she'll be in my hotel anyway, and then her nice goal.
Brody Baker with a goal. Oh, I haven't added. What's the score? I haven't added the score. Do we score twice?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're up to 11.
So you gotta do this plus this.
Carry the one member. Always do that.
You can hit home score plus 1.
Yeah. Hey, get off my clock.
Sorry. I'm so happy now. All right, so Garrett, more ideas. I'm only multitasking
So
now.
then, I would recommend going to the Bay of Islands.
But what is the Bay of Islands?
It's on the north end of the North Island.
Really?
Lamb with another goal.
And you can rent a boat and then take that boat to, there's a whole bunch of islands up there that you can pretty much just pick and pull your boat in, and you have pretty much a beach there right to yourself.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You'll be able to see a bunch of dolphins and all kinds of stuff up there. They do, right there at the marina, you can, the boat that you do rent,
Mm-hmm.
they'll rent you fishing poles too if you want to
Really?
do some fishing. Yeah.
Yeah, because to go guided fishing there is ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
So we're on the North Island. My uncle thought that we would have to get back to the South Island and do a bunch of sightseeing.
Joey. Oh,
And I'm thinking, well, why would that be?
Yeah, there's some nice stuff on the North Island.
So when you stayed there and when you lived there, did you live on the South Island or the North Island?
We lived on the North.
Okay, so is that why you did a lot of things on the North Island, was to kind of revisit what you guys did at home?
Well, we went to the South Island. We went and spent 1 week on the North Island, and then we spent a week on the South Island.
Which
The
island's
South
better?
Island, if you want more adventure, then the South Island is better.
Okay. Is that where they do like all those crazy boat rides?
Yeah, you'll definitely want to do the boat ride.
Okay.
The boat ride up the canyon,
Yeah?
where it's a high-speed
it's
jet boat,
Yeah.
that would be fun.
and you're going in inches of cliffs.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you know which one is the best one?
Which one goes the fastest?
I'd have to look. I'd have to dig back and look which one it is. But it was, I mean, you look at the river, and the river goes into an area where you think it's just way too shallow for any boat because the rocks come out and the gravel and everything. And the water looks like it's only like 4 inches deep, or 6 inches deep. And those guys